Alrighty, y'all. Happy Monday. Happy October 27th. Um, let's get straight to it. So the markets this morning, they're pretty good, honestly, right? I liked it. I had a great morning. Let me just show you guys what I saw, right? So with my marker, you could see this. So ideally, we're trying to hold something right here, right? Might be a little bit messy, but we came back down, bounced up, now we're coming back down. Ideally, I want to see it hold something over here, right? So I took it for the first time. We had gone all the way up. You see that little wick, and now let me just get rid of this white marker. It's all messy, right? But you see, what was I gonna say? You see that little wick? My first trade, I had literally entered over here. It was maybe a little bit right, maybe like 3 or 4 points on top of this purple box where I had entered a buy, because that's exactly where she came in and she had shot up, right? So I got out. That was about 20 points of a trade, and the moment I saw it retracing back, I was trailing my stop loss in profit, meaning I was securing some means of profit, right? As I kept going up, because I was in a buy position, and then all of a sudden, I just decided just to close a trade. Fair enough. Just because I wasn't willing to risk basically half or 50% of my profits in drawdown, right? So I mean, if I'm up, say, just for example, this is not my numbers or whatnot. I prefer to keep that on the down low and anonymous, right? Because this is just education purposes. But if I'm up $100, why would I want to see it come down to $50 in profit, or who knows, maybe $30 in profit? If I'm up $100, then I want to take profit, and I want to immediately just accept that as a dub, even if it's going to be a small dub. I can always re-enter, and that's always the right call, right? You can always re-enter, but always make sure you can stick to it, because guess what? As soon as we got close to market opening, I know I had gotten like 6:21 again PST, 6:21 a.m. PST. I know I had got in for a buy at 6:21. I closed at 6:27, 6:28, and at 6:29 she came down, and the next thing you know, I put my buy stop close to. It was like right here, which was about 10 points below, what it was doing. But in the middle of nowhere, she shot up, man. Like, look at this. She shot up, right? She shot up and came back down. And then when she came back down over here, I took a buy. I was pretty scared, but then again, she just shot up. So, the market has been. This is not a beginner's market. You really got to know what you're doing. At this point, I wasn't surprised that she was going to come back down. Actually, before she came down, I remember my third trade was I took a sell, because I ideally wanted to see it bounce off of this for either a complete break of structure to the downside below this blue line, or if it was going to bounce off this blue line, and I was going to take a buy and ride it to up, right? So it's just kind of crazy, because I wanted to see it basically. Let me just draw this, right? So this blue line, both of these blue lines, I wanted to see it either break one of these directions, right? And it never really happened. It never had happened. And funny enough, when we were in my third trade, I took another buy to the upside, and I took profits after like 17 points. I caught a total of 62 points in profit, guys. I mean, yes, in a course of like 5 trades. 1, 2, 3. My fourth trade was this one. My fifth trade was this one. Yeah, I did take 5 trades. And I'm also looking at my profits. Yeah, 63 points. 63 points, 5 trades. That's actually mediocre. That's not as good as that sounds, to be honest. But hey, 3 of those scalps were just... Actually, 4 of those scalps, looking back at it, were just complete scalps. 4 of those trades were scalps. my last trade, I did take a buy off here, and it was a 1 minute candle that immediately just shot up. So this one I got 12 points of a fill, and I had no faith, right? I mean, it was kind of weird. What were we doing? Everything just seemed very, very iffy. So when you're trading, the best mindset to have is you're either gonna risk some of your profits, or you're gonna take basically a bigger ROR, which means risk to reward ratio, right? So I don't want to ever risk how much profits I want to risk how much profits I made rather than using my own capital to risk it, right? So I don't want to go back in drawdown. I don't want to go back in negative equity. I definitely made profit on the day, and I'm green on the day, and it has to stay like that, even if it's going to be $2 or $3 in the green, right? So, which has happened many times where I'm basically a few $100s, few $1,000s, and next thing you know, one trade. Maybe I took 3 or 4 trades in one trade, red and all out, and it basically cost me all my profits. But hey, at the same time, and maybe I'm a few dollars in the red, but I'm definitely not risking a single dollar of basically my own money, my own capital, when I'm already green on the day. It's a little confusing the way I'm kind of choosing it, just to say it at least. But I hope you guys get what I'm trying to say. With FOMC this week, I believe it's on Wednesday. I'm not 100% sure. I kind of just heard it on from other traders. So if it really is this Wednesday, I know we are expecting some big news later this week. I'm just not too sure. You guys have to trade safe. Please be smart with your position and your lot sizing, especially for tomorrow and Wednesday, right? Because I think Wednesday is FOMC. With Tuesday, tomorrow being the day right before FOMC, that means it's going to be choppy. That means it's going to be a little bit sluggish. If you thought today was a bad day, no news Monday. I mean, I think Tuesday, the day right before FOMC, is going to be even worse. I think, honestly, no news Monday is one of the better days to trade. A lot of people will go crazy because one person said no news Mondays means it's all choppy and price moves sideways, this and that. That's definitely true to a certain degree, but it's not choppy. I mean, the price action was great. So these are the type of days, honestly, I do have my best and clear setups, my A+ setups to be exact. So with that said, guys, I hope everybody is starting their week off great. I know TJR not really having the best day or week in general with both of his trades, including today and the one from, I think, last Thursday. And he decided to call it a week early last week. So, risk management is always important. I'm not really the best person to talk about that myself, but that's always a lesson, right? So, as always, guys, thank you for showing love. Please drop a like and whatnot. Drop a comment and where I could improve. As always, guys, peace, love, and cheers. Thank you.